Um, demeulemeester blue dyed goat fur scarf. I'm not exactly sure the exact collection that this came from. I don't know if it's ready to wear. I don't even know the year. It could be ready to wear. It could be. I'm not sure. If you know the ID on this, please let me know. Um, because I don't know, and I'm not gonna act like I know. I tried doing a little bit of research before I started recording. I I kind of, you know, didn't care to do any further research. Um, let's see. Let's make sure that this is actually okay. So it's 100% goat fur. This part is the blue dyed part. Um, but these little black parts in the fabric, like these black portions, that is 96% polyurethane and 4%. Oh wait. Wait. 96% poly polyethyl polyethylene and 4% polyurethane. I don't know what polyethylene. I'm not really um familiar with that one. Polyurethane I know. Cleaning by leather specialists. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. But it's good to know that they recommend that you go to a leather specialist doing this and not. I mean, I would assume people aren't wouldn't throw something like this in the washer, but I mean that's why they always put the washing instructions. But I feel like something like this is the only fur thing like this I own. I really hope that they source this fur in the most humane way possible. I hope I don't know, like with other animals, like they just grow a crazy amount of the fur and they're able to just shed it, and like the animal that they take it from kind of, you know, doesn't get harmed, and they're just like, ah, thank you for getting all this off of me. Because I seen a video of like a sheep or a goat, one of them, and they just had like a crazy amount of wool on them, and like the person was taking it off them, and they say that the sheep's or the animals kind of get relieved, like, ah, yes, thank you for getting this off of me, you know. um so I hope that was the case with this though. I worn it probably like a couple times. It's currently winter right now, and I just, unless you're like going out or doing something special for, you know, certain occasion, it's not very common that I'm gonna want to bust this out. I initially, the nail in the coffin that made me actually get this, I had my eye on this, and I just wanted to accessorize more, and I was looking for scarves of like a different fabric than just like, say, a wool. And I had seen this, and it was sitting in my um online likes for a minute, and then I had seen the movie Coraline in theaters. They brought it back in theaters, and like, obviously it wasn't my first time seeing the movie, but seeing it this specific time, it just, everything about the art style was just doing it for me. And obviously Coraline with her blue hair, it, like, for every scene that I seen Coraline in it, it just reminded me of this scarf. And like that was part of the inspiration on why I fully decided to get it, because I just you know, like that like blue hair look. And my hair doesn't grow like this because I'm not white, but I could straighten my hair and kind of, but even if I straightened it, it wouldn't come out like this. But I always kind of like the look of this almost like as hair. Um, but yes, like this is like my equivalent, because I at the time I had my hair long and I didn't want to dye my hair. So then I didn't want to kind of like if I knew that I couldn't dye my hair, the next best thing was to get a fur or a some sort of like accessory from the neck above that could kind of simulate or emulate like colored hair. And this was like the perfect thing at the time. You know, to be fair, I really still do like this, but my body runs a little hot and I do a lot of walking. So, uh, like, I feel like my body would just run super hot in this. Like, this does a great job at keeping you warm, but I'd be lying if I said that it didn't itch a little bit because these little portions where these black panels are, and then where they attach the fur to it, and this right here, like it getting in my mouth, that's another reason. Like, again, looks great. Like, I'm trying to figure out how else I could style this without it. I think I tied it around my waist once. Um, like this is cool. I don't know what this looks like. I'll have to see it in post, but it, like I said, it's just a little itchy sometimes, but it is great accessory once you do have it on. I think when I went to New York Fashion Week for my first time this past year, or a couple months ago, I guess, I was just wearing it like this, like just long ways, and it does kind of like, because of how wide it is, it kind of folds into itself. It's a little awkward, man. I love it though, um, and I will never shop for fur firsthand because, in case this wasn't made in a humane way, um, I don't want to support that industry directly because I do like the animals, but